Hi, everyone. Jess is thirsty. Peace. Please introduce yourselves in the comments. You were really thirsty. Deep breath after that gulp.
Can you see my face is like
kind of pinkish?
Wow. Water. I recommend you all take a big glass of water.
Wow, water. Goodness. Hi, Christina. Welcome. Yeah, guys, everyone joining us, introduce yourselves in the webinar. Jess is really thirsty tonight and hungry. She was eating a lot before we started this. And I think everyone is getting approaching a level of craziness in quarantine. I know I was feeling it last week.
My whole life.
True, you have been a little off the
wall.
wall.
No, but the thing is, I do look. Okay, so I can't talk. I had a FaceTime with a friend, Federico here in Italy, and we were sat here, and I was drawing, and he was like, "Oh, what are you drawing?" And I was like, "Boxes." And he was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm drawing boxes." And he was like, "That's not normal." But it's like loads of, the 3D boxes, but a whole
3D
boxes. And he was like, "Jess, I'm getting a bit concerned about you."
You're fine. That's better. I think 3D boxes is okay.
I think 3D boxes is fine.
I think you're okay. But I'll introduce myself first this time because you started the last 2 times. My name is Kendra, right there. And I'm going to say this because I'm still so excited. I met a student last week who named her cat Kendra. I rarely meet people named Kendra. So to meet an Italian woman whose cat was named Kendra was a really exciting moment for me. I was really excited. Anyways, my name's Kendra. I'm 29 years old. I'm from Seattle, if I say it with an Italian accent. And I know last week, personally, I had a lot of mood swings. I was really happy, and then I was really sad and really happy, and then really sad. This week, I feel better. But that's quarantine for you. Oh, and I've lived and worked in Bologna for almost 2 years. Jess?
My name is Jess. I come from England, from London. I'm still really thirsty, so I might go and fill up my water bottle.
Okay.
What else can I say? I'm crazy. Before quarantine.
No.
So
she's crazy in a good way, guys. Jess is really fun. Jess is crazy in a good way because she's really fun.
If you want some fun, give me a call. It's like the fun hotline. Oh wait, no, that sounded awful.
That sounds so bad.
I said that on live stream webinar. Oh my god, please can we delete this video?
And
also just to mention that this is my friend Kendra. My friend Kendra.
Not just we work together, but we're also friends.
Yeah, just write that in. And I am really excited to go to the beach. That's all I have to say. And Katerina is trying to stay calm after yesterday. What happened yesterday?
Because of the video, the speech.
Yes.
But
yeah,
was it so bad?
I think it's just sad because for me, it was just still quite unclear. For me, the rules are not clear yet. I don't know really what I can and can't do. But there's a part of me that thinks maybe it was a strategy to give them a couple more days before they finalize the plan.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to have a concrete plan because we don't know what will happen
this week,
when we open things or when we start opening things. We don't know what's going to happen with the numbers. But tell us why, Christina. Why are you trying to keep calm? Tell us more. We're curious. This is a good place to vent.
Yeah.
To vent. Vocab word. To vent.
To ventilate.
To express your feelings, right?
Mm.
Vent. Like to get it out. Blech.
It's like when you have to vent out
To release your feelings.
release your feelings. Exactly.
Yeah. To vent. To release your feelings. That's a good word.
Do you know what conjunct? But what do you mean?
I don't, Antonio, but you tell us because you are the student and this is an English class. So, where did my question go? Did I have a question up here? To vent. Where did my question? Here's my question. It's my special question. What is the most interesting method of transportation that you have used? Jess, what's the
The
most
most interesting method of transportation I have used is okay, so you know the golf carts that you
golf
use?
carts?
Like, yeah, when you go and play golf, like the golf carts, you know?
Like to play golf carts, yeah.
I know what the most interesting one is. I'll show a video of it.
Whoa. I don't know if that's my
I went on one of
connection or your
these.
connection. Chill, Jess. Whoa, calm down. Say that again, because you like got your connection was. Oh, what is that? It's What are the Segway? It's a Segway.
That was the coolest transportation I've ever used.
A Segway. Very nice. That is cool. And hi, Chiara from Rome. Welcome. I'm trying to think. I've ridden a donkey.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about animals.
I rode a donkey in Greece.
That is cool. I've ridden a donkey in England.
Also, those little. When I was in India, they have like a really particular name, but it's like a little like motorcycle, but with a car on the back, and it's like 3 wheels, like a tuk-tuk or something, I think is what they say in Thailand, but it had a different name in India. But I've ridden one of those. That was pretty cool. India's scary, the driving, at least. Okay, let me read this. It's an Italian word. It means relatives. In this period, you can go visit your relatives.
I'm pretty sure you can only visit parents. It's not any relatives. I think it's just your parents, right?
I'm not sure, but I heard something like if you go to, actually, no, I don't remember.
But also, I think every region is saying different things as well.
Yeah.
Like each region can decide like whether parks are allowed to be open or not.
Yeah. Okay, my roommates told me like if they want, they can return home like to their region, but then they can't come back until things are open. So they are not going to go home. But I did read somewhere that you could possibly visit relatives in your region.
But you can't leave your region, yeah.
You can't leave your region unless maybe you're going to your home region, like your actual residence. I don't know. It doesn't apply to you and I because we're not going home. No.
Okay.
Yeah, she understood, Antonio. She was asking if it's relatives though or parents that you're allowed to see.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember. But who knows? But tell us, guys, in the comments, what is the most interesting method of transportation you've used? I'm trying to think of other ones.
I love motorbikes.
I do too, but I can't drive them.
Me either. But I like sitting on the back of them.
Me too. Especially Vespas.
No, I'm talking about proper motorbikes.
I like Vespa. I would like to learn to drive a Vespa. But Marco, hey Marco. Hi, everyone from Bologna. We are all in the same feeling up and down about quarantine time. Yeah. Yeah, this week is better. I did some exercise last week and that helped a lot.
Today is the first day I haven't exercised in like 5 days because I was just feeling really awful today. I think you can see in my face. I don't look very good.
Jess isn't feeling so good right now. But she's here. She's teaching. She's doing her best. I like going by bicycle and on foot, Christina. Good. Is that the most interesting? Maybe we need to clarify interesting.
Different, unusual.
Yeah.
Cool.
On foot.
Maybe you have a unicycle. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you travel by unicycle.
There was a guy in my high school who would ride his unicycle to school every day. America. That's an interesting method of transportation.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. It's the same in Italian. Interesting. Interessante. Something interesting. I think also I don't know if this is no, it's not really transport. Oh, I've used cruise ship, but they're like the little boats that are on the cruise ship when there's like an emergency. I've used those because there was a port, a city we went to, where there wasn't space for the ship. So the ship had to stay out in the water, and they would use this little boat, I forget the word we used, to take you to the city and take people back.
Crazy. How long did you have in each city when you were there?
I was in, it depends on the cruise. Because in, I don't remember. Because I was on 3 different ships. So I had 3 different routes. But in Hawaii, it was like, we'd get to Honolulu, stay the night, and then leave in like the afternoon. And then we would go, I think, to Maui. Maui, I think, was for 2 nights. Normally, max was like 2 days somewhere. But that didn't mean I got to go off. No, we had an overnight in Maui. No, I don't remember. I don't remember. It was so long ago, I don't remember. But wow, okay. No one else has any interesting methods of transportation that they've used?
Maybe you walk on your hands. I don't know. Could be cool.
I've done that. Or maybe like zip line.
I wish I could like use a zip line to travel to work.
Yeah. Did you went with us? Yeah, you went with us for paragliding. Yeah. Is that transportation? No, that's just fun. Okay. Well, if you guys want to, you what?
The car drive there was transportation.
That was an interesting car ride for sure. Yeah. Anyways, guys, feel free to still answer the question. I'm going to change it into a ticker. Look at this. Ding. There it is at the bottom. And we'll take a look at our focus. Why not? Getting around. This is why we're asking you these questions.
You know that song?
I think so. Oh, Marco, wonderful. I like to ride my bicycle. I like to ride my bicycle.
When I want to ride
my bike. Yeah, I love to ride my Vespa around the Bologna Hills. Yeah. That's why I want to learn, and I would totally get a Vespa and just drive places.
Yeah.
Great to me. Ah, a Segway. I think I spelled it right. Segway. Segway.
I actually have no idea. Should I Google it?
I'm beat you to it. Yep, Segway. It's called a Segway, Antonio.
They're very
Segway.
strange things. You use them in the mall?
In pneumonia. Yeah.
Really?
Sometimes you might see them. Yeah.
Crazy.
Like mall cops, like the guards, people, like security might be on a Segway. Not that often, but I've seen it before.
That's not
Anyways,
a thing.
no. In this focus, we are asking for and giving directions, practicing phrasal verbs, and semimodals. So let's get started. Go ahead and answer these questions in the comments. Do you want to read the questions?
Number 1. What is the best way to get around your city? Number 2. Do you think the transportation system in your city is effective? What would you do to improve it? Number 3. Have you ever used a car sharing service? What was your experience like? Number 4. What do you usually do to keep yourself entertained while riding a bus or train?
Good. And we have some people answering. You're welcome. Hi, Roberta. And we had a cool answer. Okay. The cableway. Coolest method of transportation I've used is cableway. I was in Trentino Alto Adige with some friends. I don't know how to say that. Adige? Adige. Yeah, Alto Adige. And we used a cableway to reach the top of a mountain. Jess, what do you call this? Because I think in the US, we would call this a gondola, which is really confusing for Italians.
A gondola?
Yeah, the kind that like, it's like a bigger car on the cable that goes up.
We just call it a ski lift.
No, not the ski lift, not where you sit on. It's like a think of like a train car, like a carriage on the wire.
What about a ski lift too? It's
Really?
like the bit to get up. Yeah, the ski resorts.
Interesting. Because okay.
Cable car or just cable car, but usually ski lift.
But a cable car, I thought, is more like in San Francisco.
I don't know what that is. I'll draw it.
Yeah, gondola. Let me see. A gondola lift, I guess, is what we say in English in the US. Or what's another?
Cable car.
A cable car.
Like me.
It says what's the difference? A gondola. In Japan, cable car.
Kendra?
Okay, cable cars can also be grounded. Sorry, I was looking at a different screen. Yeah, so it can be in the air, but also grounded. A cable car is also grounded. So there's 2 types of cable cars.
Oh,
but for some reason in the US, we say a gondola lift. Gondola lift. Lots of words, but we'll say cableway. Why not? But thanks, Roberta, for answering our first question. Jess.
Like Jess?
No, you read it.
Oh, I live in a small city near Rome, so the best way to get around here is the car or on foot.
Great. Yeah. Maybe change not the car, but is by car or on foot. So normally we use by for like car, train, plane, what else? Motor, cycle, etc. But on foot. So that's the only exception.
I don't know. I live in Rome, and I bet every means of transport has a negative side. For example, car traffic, tube, and train strike.
Strikes. Pluralist. Good. But for negative side, no plural. Every means of transportation has a negative side. Okay. All right. So then what do you think is the best one, though?
But I think that's more positive than negative to transport.
Yeah.
Especially public transport, because public transport is so important.
True. We have it in my city back at home because I don't live in Seattle. I live outside of Seattle. It's not that great. No one really uses it. The only people who use it are the people who can't afford a car. So everyone has cars. But Marco said, I think the best way to get around my city, especially after this time, will be bike because it's easy to make. It's easy to like distance.
To keep a social distance, you can say.
Yeah. And furthermore, not to pollute. Yeah, I use a bike, Marco. Also, because Bologna is not so big, so it's much easier to get around with a bike. Okay, Jess, your turn.
The best way to get around Rome is on foot. Of course, if you have a lot of time, you can get the public transport. You can take public transport, we would say.
Yeah, you can also take the public transport. Yeah. And Antonio said the transportation in Rome is a big problem. There are too many people. We need verb and many because people is countable. I can't imagine how we will organize it with the pandemic.
How we will organize it
So we need
after.
to say what? Yeah. With the pandemic. Careful, pandemia is Italian. English, pandemic. My roommate likes to say pandemia, and it's really cute. Like, no vale. Pandemic.
Pandemia. I think it's a nicer word though.
Pandemia. It sounds less like scary. Pandemia.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's prettier. Yeah. Hello, the best way to get around my city is the bus. By bus or on the bus. But I hate to take it. So I prefer to take a train and get to my destination on foot. So we're missing quite a few twos in there.
Yeah.
Two. But good, very good. Thank you. I think my neighbors actually hate me.
Could you like go talk
while
to
you're
them?
doing that? Wait, what did you say?
Could you like talk to your neighbor and say, I'm sorry, but I have to do webinars for my work?
Anyway, Antonio says, I usually use car sharing when I take the train. From moving to another city, I use car sharing once to get to the train station.
Okay. So maybe not for moving to another city. I don't think you mean, Antonio, to like change your home. So maybe I take the train to get to another city.
What do you think of Mobikes?
I used them when we first had them in Bologna because they were really cheap. It was 30 cents for 30 minutes. But then they changed it. Yeah. Is it still €1 or is it more now for 1 hour or 30 minutes? €1 for 30 minutes. Yeah, that's like triple. They tripled the price. Like, you can't do that.
And you know the electric ones are €2 a ride. And I was really silly. Like I used one once when I was drunk, and like I was obsessed with it. I was like, it's so fast and it's so fun. And then I spent like so much money using electric Mobikes until I was like, no,
no more.
I have to stop.
No, I bet. No, I never took one because once they moved it up to €1, I was like, nope. And I found a bike and I bought a bike. I was done with Mobike after that. Also because I couldn't always find them. I was really frustrated. And they're heavy. Those bikes are big. Okay. Well, guys, go ahead. If maybe we'll have some late responses because of the lag, but we're going to take a look at our next slide. You need to organize each verb into the correct category. So starting with catch, what transportation can you catch? Okay, I'm going to try to
Catching.
organize the phrasal verbs into the categories. This is me typing at the same time. Ding. Okay. There's for some, not all, there's more than one answer.
Yeah. So they can fit into multiple categories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Catch.
Naduni, hi.
Naduni! That's
one of our students. Hi, Naduni. And then Kiara jumped in. She said taxi. Okay, to catch a taxi, maybe. Let's see. Naduni said to catch the bus or to catch the train.
Good.
Let's see. To catch. Ding, ding. So only bus or train. Can you catch a taxi? No, you don't normally catch a taxi. You take a taxi.
Taxi or get a taxi.
Yeah, or get a taxi. Mm-hmm. And let's see. Thanks, Antonio, for agreeing with me. Yeah, they got too expensive. To catch a bus or a train, good. Is it Yashal? I hope I said it right. Or is it, Yashal. You catch. Ooh, Christina's going a different direction. Bus, she's saying you catch or you take. Okay. Roberta is on to the next one for take.
Take a train, a taxi, a bus.
Take a bus.
Take a bus.
We have some different ones. Take a car, taxi, motorcycle. Got a mix in here. Let's see. To take, and to take. You can take all four. You can take the bus, the train, a taxi, a car, or take a motorcycle. Not motorcycle. But to get in, I think, Naduni, did you mean to get in or to, because we have get in and get on, get out, and get off. So careful, we have 4 different phrasal verbs here.
Now, I want to see how you answer, but I've got a little trick for learning to when to use get in and when to use get on, because it can be very confusing.
Okay. Hi, Alex, don't worry. We're still here. What was your trick? Are you going to tell them later?
Yeah, I'm going to let them guess first.
Okay. Let's see what we have. I'm going to go back up. No? Okay. So we get in.
Antonio's did this webinar already with me.
Who did?
I think Antonio. I've done this webinar with him.
Oh, with Antonio. Okay. To get in. Any other guesses, you guys, for get in? I only have Antonio. Okay, here, Christina said to get in, car, taxi. So we have similar answers.
Sandra!
Good.
Excuse me, because my train is always late.
Hi, Sandra.
Sandra, you have made my day. Like, I've had an actually rubbish day, and that comment has just made my day. Thank you.
You made me very happy. That's too funny. I'm late because my train is always late. That's how he always introduces himself. It's true. Okay, Naduni wrote too. Get in, car, taxi. Great, guys. So now what about get on? Get on. I have one guess for bus and train. Also, sometimes I'm going to give you guys a hint. Get in, like in, the opposite, out, on, off. In and out, on, off.
Yeah, exactly. Antonio's already done this webinar with me because this is what I said. Basically, when you get in a car or a taxi, you are the person that closes the doors. You are the person that gets in, and you close the doors. You shut yourself in. But on a bus or a train, it's not in your control. You simply get on, and someone else closes the doors. So that can be a way for you to remember it.
Great. Yeah, get on. Yeah, also like to get on a plane. You don't get in a plane. Someone else is closing the doors. Motorcycle, there's no doors, but it's a little different because you're literally sitting on the motorcycle. You're like...
That one's easier to remember. It's like sitting on a chair when you sit on a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. On a horse. Also.
On a donkey.
On a donkey. Get out and get off. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Who wrote get out? Has anyone wrote get out? Here we go. Yeah. To get out the car and taxi. Yeah, great, because again, in and out, those are opposites. So it makes sense. They go together. But to get off, let's see. I'm reading. To catch. Oh. Sandra's putting some to catch the train. Yes, to get on the train. Are you only going to talk about the train, Sandro?
Of course. And what about when you arrive in Bologna late? Because, you're always late. When you arrive in Bologna, what do you do to exit the train?
Christina put it down here. Yeah. You get off.
Because off is the opposite to
on. On, off, on, off. Exactly. In, out, on, off.
All about. You do the hokey cokey.
It's all about. Oh, you didn't catch my gesture. First, if I go in to step, say I go in, but then I go out. It's the opposite. In and out.
And then you go on,
off. Make it a little more clear. This after Sandra. It's always the train. I missed the train to go back home. To come back home, actually. To come back home. Are you working again? Are you taking the train again, Sandro?
Yeah. Are you back to work?
Yeah, is it open for you? Interesting. Okay, guys, we're going to now practice this dun, dun, in a gap fill. But we have two new phrasal verbs, to pick up and to drop off. So I always like to use an airport to explain this. So if you're taking your friend to the airport, your friend is leaving, you normally go to departures and you drop them off at the airport. But if my friend is arriving in arrivals, then I pick them up. Yeah, so to drop off and to pick up. It's also physical. I can do this with the pen, to drop the pen, to pick up the pen, to drop off someone, to pick up someone. So go ahead and fill in the gaps with these phrasal verbs, and let's see. Here are those answers.
The first line reads like so. The best way to get to the airport from here is to catch take the bus.
Good. Either or. I feel like Christina has maybe done this too. She seems like she knows all the answers. Okay. But if you the number 23, it will take you to the airport. So what do you guys think? Number 2? Also take or catch. Okay. Any other answers? Christina is a fast typer.
On the bus, we gotta.
I think she's right.
That was me sitting down.
What? Yeah. So let's see. I see take, catch, catch. This one also is take or catch. Yeah. If you catch the bus, if you take the number 23, if you take the bus, if you catch the number 23.
It can also be if you get on the number 23.
Yeah.
It can be that too.
Yeah. It's possible. Yeah, Kiara, good. If you get on. Great. Now the next one, guys.
It will.
It's so loud. Oh, she did it at my 3 months ago. Well, you remembered a lot, Christina. Good job. Number 1, take, catch. Good, Antonio. Exactly. Number 3, what is it? Keep in mind, it said something, it will in front of the train station and just outside the airport. So remember, this person is trying to go to the airport. So remember that for these answers. Mic drop. What? Yeah, mic drop. Exactly. Let's see. Sandra said for the first one, it will pick up. Yes. Good, Christina. But don't forget, pick who up? Subject. We need a subject in there. Actually, an object. The subject is the bus. We need an object there. So we'll show you this one. It will pick you up. We put the object between the verb and the preposition. And just outside the airport.
What did Kendra explain to you just before?
Because it will pick you up and then...
The opposite of pick up is to?
Christina, yeah, more or less, like to collect someone. Or to collect something. You can also go pick up the food. Yeah. Maybe you order takeout, takeaway. You have to go pick up the food. It's literally to go and get. So number 4, Nujuni says drop off. But don't forget, drop object. What's the object? Drop off. Similar to number 3, we said pick you up, drop. See if anyone can type that in. Number 4. My room's getting really dark. I didn't bring my light today. There we go. Drop you off. Good. Ooh, a lot of people who wrote it in.
I think there's a delay, guys, so don't worry. We know that you've got it. There's just a bit of a delay.
Awesome, Naduni. Good.
Okay, so you need to at the stop called terminal. You can buy a ticket from the driver after you.
And it's a phrasal verb. 2 words. I have hiccups again. I invented a word, guys. When you have like one hiccup that's like kind of like a burp, but not a burp, a hiccup.
Well done, Christina and Alex. Yeah, you need to get off at the stop called terminal. Can you fill in the last one? You can buy a from the driver after you. I mean, I don't know why I blanked out the word ticket.
Yeah, you can buy a ticket from the driver. Jess is a bit tired. So careful, Alex. Remember, get in is not for the bus. Well, we have some interesting ones. You need to get off. Good, Naduni, for the first one. But not after you take after you take is the end. There's not a complete sentence. So it sounds weird. After you take.
Good,
what?
Alex.
Alex got it. After you get on. Christina forgot one. I'm joking. I'm teasing. Najuni, after you get on. Great. Okay, guys, move down to number 2. Careful. Pay attention to the tense. Okay. In this one.
We decided to a taxi from the hotel to the train station.
Wait. No, we don't catch a taxi. To take a taxi. There you go, Naduni. And Alex, yes, because you're on the bus. Yeah, you have to get on and off the bus.
Good.
Yeah, so to take a taxi.
We, and the driver sped off.
They drove very fast away. Speed off.
I love it when taxis speed off. I hate it when they drive slowly because I'm like, I'm paying for this.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Yeah. I had a taxi take me to the airport or take me somewhere, I don't remember, when I was going back home to the US. And he stopped at the end of my street, didn't call me. I was watching, so I saw him arrive, and he stopped at the end of the street, did not drive up my street to where my gate was, made me walk with all of my suitcases to his car. And then I swear, he had like an amount of money set, like it was already going before he started driving.
Honestly, taxi drivers are awful. They can be so bad.
Mean.
What about my mum? My mum always gets the nicest taxi drivers wherever she is in the world.
Really?
It's like they just love her and they want to talk to her and they offer loads of advice. And she's like, she always gets out of a taxi to me. She's like, oh, it was so lovely. Did you know this about Bologna? I'm like, yes, mum, I do. She's like, oh, well, I've forgotten his name. Marco said that we must visit San Luca. I'm like, Mum, you've already visited San Luca.
Gosh. So good. Some people are saying get in. But good, Naduni, it was we got in. This one's past. He's telling the story. We got in. Here we have decided, past. We got in. I'm saying it kind of British, aren't I? We got in.
We got in.
Yeah, that's more American. Got in.
Got in. I'm getting really good at my American accent.
You are. It's true. And then what?
You are.
Plenty of time to number 9. Alex also. Whoops. Here we go. Number 9. To catch. For this one, I would use to catch our train. It's a little bit better, Christina, just because when we like catch the bus, we catch the train. I'm meaning that I arrived before the train left. So I was able to catch the train before it left.
Unlike Sandra,
who does not catch his train on time. No, it's just that his are late. That's all, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my ear is starting to hurt from my headphones. I've been teaching guys for like 6 hours today online. Woo! Long time in front of the computer.
I'm getting really concerned about my eyes.
Me too. Because when I'm not teaching, I want to read. I have my Kindle and I want to read, but it really makes my eyes start to hurt if I read and have to teach online.
If I read at the moment, if I'm reading in bed before sleep, I am exhausted. I can barely read 2 pages and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
There was one night I'm embarrassed to say, I was reading a book and I was near the end. Maybe it said like 60, 70, because it tells me how far I am. It gives me a percentage. And it was like at 70. And at 70, I think it was like 1 a.m. And I thought, I can keep reading. Next thing I knew, I had finished the book, looked at the time, and it was 5 a.m. I read until 5 a.m.
What book was it? It must have been a good book.
It's called Trickster's Queen. It's part of a bigger series. I read it in high school. That's the funny thing. I've read this book before. Anyways, let's see. We have got out, got out, got out, got out, got out. Good.
Very cool.
Got out of the car. So then the last one. Yes. Christina's got it. But good, guys. Remember, we need the object for this last one. Christina did it.
One had. Good.
Let's see if we get any more similar answers.
But you've just said that that's the right answer.
I know, but I want to see if like there's a lag, if more people got it. I want to show them they did well. But yeah, let's picked it up. And this one's more physical.
Well, that gap fill is a difficult gap fill. I really think it is. So, like, you did really, really, really well. Good, well done.
Good, guys. Awesome. Already picked it up. Yes.
We are approaching our last 3 minutes of the webinar. So, if you have any questions, please let us know. If you
You don't have to leave yet, Sandro.
Yeah. 3
minutes. Do you guys have any questions? I think, is it 3? Oh, we started.
3 minutes.
Wait, that's why. Technically it's 1 minute.
Or 2 minutes. But let us know if you have any questions. And if you do have more questions, then you should check out the My SSOS Facebook page, where there will be someone to answer your questions on English grammar at any point. Yeah, if you wake up in the middle of the night and suddenly think, oh, what is the past participle of
where?
You can ask.
Ask us. Yeah. I think it's even teachers from our school, Bologna Mille, who answer these questions.
Yeah.
So, and I did want to point out one little thing, if we don't get any questions, just so we clear this. For catch, if I catch the bus, I catch the train, the opposite of this is to miss. Okay, when you don't arrive on time, when the train leaves and you did not catch it, you missed the train.
Different to Italian.
Not lose, but to miss. It's a good one to remember. But I think that we're almost, I'm going to give it like 30 more seconds, maybe. See if any other questions come in. Thank you, Alex. Enjoy your dinner and your evening. I will be having, I think, a chicken salad tonight.
Very nice. I think I'm going to eat a peach. I really want to eat a peach. So I'm going to eat a peach.
A peach sounds nice.
Peach with some natural yogurt and honey.
Ooh. You did eat a lot of bread before this. All right, guys. You have a great night and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.